Hey guys, this is Duke of TBC here, and I am here to kind of just do a little bit of an update video while I play a quick game of Hearthstone for a deck that I've been messing around with because I find ranked to be a little bit boring right now. I started at rank 17 this season, and because of traveling back to the United States, where I am finally back in from the Philippines, I haven't gotten to play too terribly much or focus on it. I got myself to rank 12 very quickly. I think I only lost twice, if I'm not mistaken. And from then on, I've just kind of been experimenting with some decks that I find to be incredibly fun. So win or lose, I'm probably going to upload this. It's not really going to be a big deal because this deck is really mainly just to have a little bit of fun with. And this is kind of not the hand I want. We're going to go ahead and keep the Innervate and the Wrath. So what I wanted to tell everybody is I'm back in the United States, so I should be having far more consistent videos now. I've had a lot of stuff that I have been trying to get in order as I kind of get my life back together coming back into the country. Also due to that, there's just a lot to get a hold of, but my internet is going to be phenomenally better at this point, and it should be good from there. What I want to tell people about is that I'm going to be blogging at a site called Never Ends Gaming. Hold on, let's see how I'll play this. I think I'm just gonna claw here and then coin out. No, I want to save the coin. We're gonna save the coin. Okay, so I'm doing my official Hearthstone blog over at a site called Never Ends Gaming. There will be a link below to their website as well as my blog. It'll just kind of give you general updates on how I am feeling about the game as a whole, and things that are kind of the most recent updates, one of those being the Unleash the Hounds nerf, and basically how I'm doing in the ladder, and kind of poking around in my free-to-play abilities. So far my blog is focusing on basically things like how to grind out your games in the most effective manner, and things like that. We're going to go ahead and coin out our Azure Drake. I know we could have saved it for the Violet Teacher, but I think we have plenty of spells in our hand to make a good use of her, and it gives us a little bit better board presence while actually drawing out a threat to make our Moonfires and our Wraths a little bit better, especially with the spell power. So we're going to kind of draw out a Fireball, or possibly... Alright, so he's just going to use his entire mana pool to get rid of my Azure Drake, which I am 100% fine with. I'm going to try and keep the Violet Teacher until after he uses his Flame Strike or some of his other board wipes. Let's go ahead and use Bear Form. Even though he doesn't have anything on the field that's kind of oppressive, I want to make it so he has to use a Fireball to get rid of it. We have plenty of removal in our hand. So I'm going to try and do more videos. Wow. The perfect Black Knight. That sucks. Well, we have a swipe to get rid of it, so I'm not too terribly worried about that. Let's go ahead and play our Cobalt Geomancer. And swipe it up. Perfect. I think he is one... Are we even on cards? We are currently even on cards. So as you can see, this fun deck is a Violet Teacher style deck. I also have Gadgets and Auctioneer in here, who I have not seen, which makes me very sad. So he's going to go ahead and Fire Blast that, so he can do it next turn. Nothing wrong with that. So the best way we can do this, to try and draw out a 2 damage. We'll hit this. We shall... Should we use the Moonfire or save it? Use the Moonfire, save it. No, we're going to use the Moonfire because then we can make sure we can put out our Loot Hoarder. And we're going to try and draw out a Flame Strike so we can get kind of the best value possible out of our board. If I can draw a Gadgets and Auctioneer, then that's going to be perfect. Mage is a very rough matchup because my best combo pretty much sucks. So that's going to get rid of most of my board. That sucks. But not the end of the world, especially with Wrath in hand. That seems kind of wasteful because I was going to have to run it into something anyways. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do it this way. This is actually kind of awkward. I want to draw the card. Yeah, let's just do it this way. This is the best way. Deal 1 damage. I need to get the card draw. I need to get advantage back. Alright, so we have the awesome combo. It's still vulnerable to Flame Strike, but that's not the end of the world. So, we are back ahead in advantage. So, still trying to draw out any kind of Flame Strike. And this isn't the best way, but I'm still ahead. It's obvious he doesn't have Counterspell. I'm pretty sure this is just gonna be a Ice Block or Ice Barrier. Alright, so now we're gonna have to deal with this. This is not the hardest thing in the world to deal with, but definitely not the most fun.
Pay attention, class.
But this will 100% draw out a Flame Strike, which means he's only going to have 3 mana to play around with, which I'm completely fine with. My board is far more superior. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. I wish if I had drawn another Innervate there, oh my god, that would have been insane.
I'm ready to learn.
So this is going to make our Violet Teacher a little bit harder to kill, and will 100% draw it a Flame Strike. Or is it a Vaporize? It is a Vaporize. I'm pretty okay with that, actually. So if he does not wipe my board this turn, he is looking at some very serious damage, as well as Soul of the Forest coming out. I have a feeling this is actually a Miracle Mage deck, but I'm not completely sure. So he spent his entire turn clearing my board the best he could, and I'm okay with this. So that is 1 board wipe down. Let's go ahead and draw a card. I'm just going to use the Moonfire. Or actually, let's save the Moonfire. We're going to save it. Or, you know what? Let's go ahead. We're going to use the Soul of the Forest, just to protect our board from a Flame Strike. And it also makes our Savage Roar next turn incredibly powerful. So if he wipes our board completely, then I have 8 damage sitting on the board. A Savage Roar turns that into 16, 18 damage next turn if he spends his entire turn board wiping, which is completely fine with me. Every game I've played with this deck, every time I Soul of the Forest a board like this, my opponent really doesn't know what to do. Oh wow, I think I might have lethal next turn if he doesn't deal with this.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Okay, that's an Auctioneer. I don't know what you're going to do with that. Okay, Sheep does not help him here that much. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 damage. Let's go ahead. And that's the person of the site that I'm going to be messing around with. Let's go ahead. We're going to Ysera. And then we're going to Claw. And let's go ahead and send 2 1/1. We will get a 2/2 out of it, and we are killing his Auctioneer with an incredibly powerful board, and he has already used 1 Sheep. So we're going to get value off of our Ysera, and we still have value off of 2 1/1s. And Laughing Sisters is very good. It is out of Flame Strike range, and it can't be hero powered, and there's just not much you can do about it. Incoming Sheep. Saw that coming. Well, at this point we have already drawn out all the sheeps, so we are good for any other high-end plays that we might want. And we still have trees. So, like I said, Soul of the Forest with this kind of weird board just makes things very difficult for somebody to deal with. Alright, he has wiped his own board. He is looking at pretty heavy damage this turn. I'm fine with this. So we're going to go ahead, keep ourselves out of range of Flame Strike as best as we can, and start getting damage in. Next turn, once again, if he does not deal with our board, he is looking at some incredibly heavy damage. It's going to be 5, 11, it's going to be 19 damage lethal just from creatures. So even if he just kills one of these, it's really not that big of a deal. Alright, so he has to kill that. So we've drawn out both Fireballs, a Blizzard, and both Sheeps, and we still have a lot of value in our deck. I haven't drawn a Gadgets in, and we are getting at a very tremendously difficult point in the game. We're going to go ahead and make these guys a little bigger, and keep going for lethal, making my board better and better without having to play many creatures. This deck has so few creatures, it is kind of ridiculous. It has... well, I'll go through the deck list right after. Or I won't. I'll do a deck profile on this, because this is just kind of fun. If he hits me in the face, he is dead. That's just game. So hopefully I take this in the face, and I get to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 3 off from lethal, which I can possibly get right here.
I got the best deals.
Let's just go nuts. Let's draw some cards, and hopefully I can draw a little bit of damage. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still not enough. Let's go ahead, save the Savage Roar for now, and see if we can kill him next turn. He is in pretty terrible position here. We'll keep the swipe in case he somehow throws a taunt out. And you know what, let's just do this now. Actually, I don't want him to have a counterspell or something silly. And yeah, I'm glad I did that. Okay. He is at 2 health. Savage Roar is an auto win if he does not kill me this turn, which I can't viably see a way for him to do that unless... no, even Frostbolt Double Ice Lance, I don't think it does it. So I'm in a pretty commanding position here. That should not help him. Alright, that will help him. That'll help him quite a bit. So I'm going to play my Ragnaros, and I have a 33% chance of killing him, or a 33% chance of killing his Ragnaros, which seems pretty fine to me. Let's go ahead, throw our own Ragnaros up, and see if we just get to win the game for free. Not really for free. I mean, I'm playing the most non-cookie cutter deck, and we literally had the worst thing that could possibly happen. We killed his 2-3. 33% chance to get so little value, it's a joke. But next turn, wow. If he kills my Ragnaros, I'm going to be sad. Alright, we took down to the face, not the biggest deal in the world. So let's go ahead. Man, this is super awkward. Because I'm going to start killing myself, and I can't do that. This sucks. Alright, I think this is my only viable play. Yeah, this really sucks. Oof, this is the roughest. So it has to hit Alexstrasza, or I lose, and we're just gonna play this out, so try and get some damage. And my RNG is the worst. Alright. Concede.
Well played.
So his RNG was awesome, mine sucked, that's how it goes sometimes. But the deck is fun, and I'll do a deck profile on it soon. Yay, I leveled, because I barely play my druid. Alexstrasza saved him, and Ragnaros, being a drunk jerk, lost me twice. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you enjoy what I'm doing, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. They really help me out. I'm really trying hard to grow my channel and help people with the kind of free-to-play games more than just running only one deck like Trump and others do. I have a ton of respect for Trump. I watch his videos. I think he's amazing. But I hate relying on only just playing one deck. I don't find it fun. If you want to check out my blog, it's going to be in the description below. And please check out Never Ends Gaming. I am pretty much affiliated with them for now, and I really like what they do. I think their site is very clean, and I have a lot of fun talking to the guys that I have met there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!